What's up, y'all? Man, it's your boy DeMarcus. It's day one. I just got out of my late class. I got out at 8:15. Had an intramural game today, which I've been playing terrible. I can't even lie to y'all. I actually haven't been hooping in the gym since like last year. I'm really bad out of shape too. It's pretty bad. Like since my freshman year, I probably gained like 70 pounds in total. Before I came in, I was around like 200, probably a little less just because I was actually like weightlifting. So that enhanced it, but it's just the fact of like eating and not really, paying attention to everything. And I've had points to where like I would gain, lose, but it's just the fact of like mental complacency that would I would pretty much tell myself that I could keep doing that. And it's just time for a change. Like mentally, things can really come at you and you're affected on a daily with it because it's your mental. So, I've been blessed to figure out ways to enhance my mental and, to figure out ways to enhance my confidence. So no matter like what point that I'm at, I still don't find it as a true breaking point. The reason being is because like, even gaining weight, like a lot of people, especially, be insecure with their weight because they may have not been in that position where they've gained weight before. So if you're somebody that's used to being slim and then you gain all this weight, it could be something new. So that goes as far as, changing clothes. Like if you have bigger clothes that you can barely fit into, or you can't fit into like those smaller clothes, and you're like, man, something just doesn't feel right. I don't like the way that I feel. If you go into the mirror and you just see yourself and you don't like the way you look, man, it's a different perspective. So my thing is that I feel like you always have to push to gain your confidence and to always push for positives, because when you're like at a low stage or when you're at a position where you don't want to be, if you're pushing for positives in that point, when you actually do get to the place that you want to be, it's going to be even greater. So you're already above average, but when you actually get to where you want to be, is that you're pretty much the expert at that point. And, the thing is, a lot of people, they may be at where they want to be or they may not, but people don't actually take the time to work on that mental aspect. So, something that I've tried to do moving forward just in general is, if I say I'm going to do something, push to do it. I can't say, I'd definitely be lying if I said that everything that I said I was going to do here lately, I've done it. This is probably the first time in my life ever that there's been like things that I've written down and goals that I've wanted to achieve, and I said I was going to do when I actually did. But a few of those I have not. And, you're definitely not going to be able to achieve everything at the same time or super fast. Some things take time and some things take a little bit more effort than others. So at the end of the day, if you're not confident in what you're doing, if you have insecurities, if you don't, have morals as far as, proper training or proper protocols that you take to get through something, I mean, you're not gonna go anywhere. So something that I've always tried to do was, I wanted to listen to what people were saying, but I didn't really take it into account. So what I try to do now is, when somebody that's close to me really tells me something that's actually meaningful, I would try to listen to them and actually take it in. I'm more of like a listener now. I love to talk and I love to give feedback, but I really take into account to listening what other people say and taking in their perspective. So with doing that, I can't force everybody to change and to be like that as well. It does get difficult when I've mentally trained myself to take upon, better listening skills and to listen to more conversations, and then people around me, they'll be in the position that I was in. So you can't force everybody. Everybody's on their own route. Everybody's on their own pace. You just have to mentally do what's best for you, and you can't worry about how everybody else is doing something. If they're going through something and you're trying to help them, and you're just showing words of encouragement. If they don't like what you're saying or like the way you're saying it, or like, they don't want to hear what you're talking about, you can't keep pushing it. You can try to figure out other ways to say that, but at the end of the day, if somebody wants to be helped or somebody really wants the information, they will they'll listen, or they will, you know, reach out to you and explain, you know, what exactly was going on. So to sum this up, you know, I've kind of went different routes. The main thing is, you know, I'm trying to get to a mental stage to get back to like I was as far as working out and, you know, not eating out necessarily. Like I came to rallies right now, but I ate the cheeseburger and bacon cheeseburger without the bun. So the main thing for me is, you know, really carbs. So I'm trying to cut back on my saturated fats as well too. So I did eat like some bacon with my burger, and then I had a little cheese. But the main thing from this is like, since I cooked today, but I didn't really want what I cooked, but I didn't eat any bun with it. So the bun is definitely going to contain gluten, which for me, a lot of times gluten can make me bloated once I gain weight. So that was a step for me. You know, when I came over here to rallies, you know, I said, man, this Big Buford sounds pretty good, or, you know, this cheeseburger sounds pretty good. But the main thing that I catch myself doing is, you know, eating that piece of bread, and then that leads up to me eventually keep on eating bread and eating sweets. So I was like, I'm going to test myself. You know, I'm going to come over here and get a cheeseburger, you know, especially I can feel in my stomach that I don't get bloated because it's just meat. So I went on like a gluten-free diet before, and within that diet, you know, you can eat like rice, you know, you can eat like any type of meat, because meats don't contain those glutens that would actually, you know, enhance your bloating or even make you bloated. So it's all a test. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to give a little side with both on, you know, mental aspect and, you know, mental in general. So I don't know when I post this video, and it may not help anybody, you know, it may help one person, may help two. The main point is that mental is a lot more than us humans really make it to be. I mean, with anything that's created in this world was because of someone's mental. We're human beings, so God gave us the powers and the strength to be able to make these things that are here. But everything that's here, it's been handmade, or man-made. You know, man has made, you know, when we go and see these buildings, you know, God gave us the ability to make these things, and we actually made them. So that just shows you how powerful the mind is, you know. For a human being to be able to create a cell phone to where I can record right now, and I can stop it whenever I want to. I can put it in high definition, low definition. Just the fact of being able to do that, you know, it just makes you think like, man, how does somebody actually think and take the time of even creating something like that? Like, it just seems like the most craziest thing ever. But it's all mental. So that's what I'm trying to push myself to do. Like I said, hopefully I'll push this video out. Probably do it once I officially get more days in on actually like working out and doing, you know, what I need to do. But this video is probably going to be, it's definitely going to be an accountability for me. So I'll definitely be creating a couple more videos.